What's up, everybody? Father's Day, relaxing, chilling out. Not really, just kidding. Working on the place. You may remember, if you're an avid watcher, avid viewer, that I got this beautiful fiberglass, looks like hardwood, 2/3 light door for very inexpensive monies. About $100, I think, maybe $150. I can't remember now. I think it was $150. A friend of mine installs doors professionally, and this had a small blemish. The brick mold has gotten a little barked up here, but I don't even think we're going to use the brick mold. Anyway, I'm going to put this in the building, and I hadn't planned on doing it today, but since my middle name is Scope Creep, I was making siding repairs because we're also getting ready to paint this side of the building to go along with the second floor porch, which I may have made a few videos about already. Anyway, you know, we went up in the high lift here, or my tenant did, and worked his way down scraping and rust converting, and we're going to seal this tattered stuff with some polyurethane sealant, and then we're going to paint everything, spray everything a couple heavy coats, just to get us another 5 to 10 years to the point where we put new siding on the whole building. So I have more of the same steel, looks like brick, for this area where a door came out, and I was working here, and then I got into this door here, you know, it's coming up against the trim, and I thought, you know, this is where I want to put that nice fiberglass door anyway, so let's just get that done today. Then I had a sneaking suspicion, several things here. This has an extension jamb on it because this is a greater thickness to the outside wall than what an ordinary door would be. And it's important when you buy a pre-hung door to get everything that you need for a jamb. So this is your extension here. Notice the door on the threshold, and then the extension jamb to bring it out to the face of the outside of the building. This is on there with nails, it looks like, from here through there and into the actual door jamb itself. So this is an extension jamb kit too. It's all milled and stapled, you know, at the top, which says to me that it's not just made out of, you know, and it's 5/4 or whatever. It wasn't just scabbed together. It was sold as an extension jamb kit. So I'm going to need to replicate this here with something that's about like that brown fake wood. So that's going to be an adventure to get an extension jamb kit for that door, or to make my own. Anyway, this is the jamb that came out of there. But rather than, excuse me, rather than being installed the way we do nowadays, directly through the jamb behind the weather strip into the rough framing, these doors were installed with trim on the inside and out, and just the big heavy finish nails that hold the trim to the wall. You know, you get the door all in here and squared and working well, and then you face nail through the trim on both sides to kind of anchor it in the opening. Nowadays we don't do things like that, and therefore it needs to have a more appropriately framed rough opening, as well as our major issue being the fact that we have no like rim joist here. This is a sill beam over here. It's kind of rotten there. Anyway, it just stops right here. And you know, these are just, you know, this isn't how we install a door. We don't install millwork and stuff to framing and substructures that aren't perfectly solid here. And I can't get behind this concrete. This is really kind of a can of worms that could go, you know, a rabbit hole that we could go down further and further. There's been some moisture here, although it's perfectly dry now. This is the middle of, you know, it's early summer, which is a nice time to do this project, because I'm going to need to leave this hole in the wall here probably for a couple of days. We're supposed to get rain tomorrow, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to probably cover this with plastic. You know, here it is, middle of the afternoon, and I'm getting started. But I think what we're going to do here is cut this half the way back so we have a portal through which to work and to construct some sort of rim joist, and then we'll come back with enough subfloor on top of that to get us to where we cut these boards back. But we'll have to put like a cleat underneath these, coming over to come underneath the top of what we construct here. You'll kind of see it come together. It's going to be hard to kind of explain it, but I'm going to have to get this right somehow, and jump from maybe something solid here to something solid over there, because we are going to have a proper floor pan in here for the door. It's just going to be it's just going to be like a little adventure here. So I'm going to get into it and we'll come back and look at how I managed to figure this out, maybe in a couple steps. All right, we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. We'll see you.